from the in now is Adam Eaton, and we are ready for some daytime baseball.
Leading off for Washington, the right fielder.
First pitch on its way.
Eaton.
And afternoon baseball on MLB Network is underway.
First pitch, 1 o'clock.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Line drive to center field. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So the leadoff man reaches base to start out the first.
Hey, that's why this guy's in the leadoff hole. Grinder, battler, whatever you want to call him. He is not afraid to go deep in the count. He is not afraid to hit with 2 strikes, and he showed it right there.
The speedy Trey Turner digs in now. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. There to look it in his bets, and that's out number 1. And now he throws on the brakes, but he can't get back to first, and he's nailed for the second out. Big mistake there. And here's how the Nats line up in this one. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Look, Matt, everybody should be looking at the guy in the 3 spot. This guy hit over 300 last year, and man, it was impressive. Just hitting over 300 is really something.
And he will get there to make the running play. Coming to the plate now, Andrew Benintendi. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Andrew.
And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1. And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. Now it's swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2. I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Yeah, and they set him up with that curveball on the pitch before, and that one, they just blew right by him.
And they could go either way now, I suppose. Count still at 1-2. Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away. With that, here's how the hometown Red Sox line up in this one. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Well, you have to be really impressed with what J.D. Martinez does for this offense. He hit over 330 last year. That basically means every third at bat he's getting a hit. Pitchers fear him because he can flat out rake.
Fouled away.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. You cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
Looking for back-to-back Ks to start the game. And it's fouled away. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Eaton is under it. 2 gone.
Batting third.
Here's the first pitch to him. And he takes a cold strike. 0-1.
Pretty good pitch to hit there that he let go. I know it's early and they're probably wanting to run his pitch count up, but he may not get another pitch like that to swing at the rest of the game.
Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. Here's J.D. Martinez.
Batting fourth. The designated hitter.
Back in the middle and in for a base hit.
Martinez.
And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
As a pitcher, you'd love to assert your authority early on in the game, but it hasn't happened so far out here. That's a home run and a double against him now, and we're still in the first. He's going to have to make some adjustments quickly if he's going to turn this around.
Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
I always felt 0-2 you had to cover away. If a guy's going to bury you in 3 times in a row, you tip your cap and walk back to the dugout.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made. Juan Soto to the plate now. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
The left fielder, number 22.
Here comes the first pitch.
Juan Soto.
Swing and a liner, but foul. The windup and the 0-1. Left field and deep. Benintendi racing back on the warning track. He makes the catch.
That is big.
So one away here with the bases empty, and that'll bring up the power hitting first baseman Ryan Zimmerman. In the air out to right. Betts on the run. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. Here's Matt Adams now. He's assuming the role of DH in this interleague matchup.
Yeah, Matt, that's one of the funny things about National League teams playing in AL ballparks. All of a sudden, the lineup kind of changes dramatically. But the cool thing is it gets more guys a chance to get some at-bats or time in the field.
A shot down the first baseline, but this will get foul for strike 2.
Can't imagine he comes back with a third breaking ball. That hitter looked like he timed that one up pretty well and just missed it, fouling it away.
High in the air out to center field. Bradley is there, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. First offering on its way.
Leading off for the Red Sox.
There's a fastball right down Broadway, taken for a strike.
That pitch was right down the heart of the plate, but obviously this guy had made up his mind on the on-deck circle. He was taken all the way, and he was going to zone him up.
And he fouls this one off. The 0-2 once more. Is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. At the plate, Brock Holt, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
Well, they got to him in the first inning, which is huge, but he looks a lot more settled into this ball game right now. He's not the kind of pitcher you want to let get into a groove out there.
And he struck him out.
Batting it, the center fielder.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Bradley.
And a fastball's in there for strike 1. Bradley, or JBJ as the initials read. This is his 6th season for him in the big leagues. Turner fields it cleanly. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Red Sox. Stepping up now, Brian Dozier. And he'll step in to start things out against Chris Sale.
Brian.
Line toward right center. And this is going to find the gap and roll toward the bullpen for extra bases. Around second now and headed for third. And he will make it back to second and be content with holding on there.
Now that's the way you answer. They're down 1-0 already, but he laces the double and puts himself in the scoring position. That'll get the dugout fired up and excited to punch back.
Ground ball left side. And that is through into left field, a base hit. Now the relay home. Out at the plate as they slap the tag on him. And now he throws on the brakes, but he can't get back to first, and he's nailed for the second out. Big mistake there.
Victor.
So base is empty now after the double play. And next will be a speed threat in the form of outfielder Victor Robles. No balls and 1 strike. Fly ball out to straightaway right field. Betts giving chase. He makes the catch. What a play on the run to end. So stepping in, Christian Vasquez. And he'll lead things off against Max Scherzer. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
You know, Matty, when I first broke into the league, you wouldn't see that high heater first pitch right out of the gate. But I think there's been a change in philosophy here. Back in the late 90s, early 2000s, guys wanted to attack you more east-west, get you leaning left-right. Now you're seeing guys attack in the philosophy more north-south. Just with launch angles and exit velocities, I think guys are afraid to throw that sinking fastball.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. Hit hard on the ground to the right. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
Sometimes you got to tip your cap. The pitcher spotted his pitch down in the zone right there below the knee. Offensive player was all over it.
And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike one. Scherzer will check it first, but the runner's back easily. Benintendi leads off first with one away. And again a throw, and he just manages to get his hand in. Set to deliver the 0-1. A swinging bunt out in front of the plate. And this is going to work out for him. It's an infield single to make it first and second now. First pitch of the at-bat.
Well, there aren't many times, D-Row, that you're going to get an infield single that's fielded by the catcher, a la that was a worm burner, wasn't it?
Yeah, that's crazy right there. That's just flat out great hustle, because that's a tough play for the catcher right there. He definitely cleared himself and gave him that throwing lane to first base, but that guy was picking him up and putting him down.
When you get to first base, do you even look into your dugout? Are the guys laughing at you?
100%. They're laughing hysterically at you. You know what? You take off your BGs. You tell a first base coach that's a line drive in the box for tomorrow.
So he punches him out and looking at the fastball. Mitch Moreland becomes out number 2 this inning. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Robles has to retreat to the track, but he has it. So it's back to the top of the order now, and the next to bat is Speedy Adam Eaton.
The right fielder.
Here comes the first pitch.
Eaton.
Pitch is popped up. Devers has room in foul territory, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Bradley on the run. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. So striding in, Trey Turner. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. Line to the right side. That's his first base hit, making 1 for 2 now.
Nothing fires me up more than watching an offensive player stay inside a baseball and drive it the other way.
Turner's on his horse on his way to second. And the runner back. And now he throws on the brakes, but he can't get back to first, and he's nailed for the second out. Big mistake there. In now is Anthony Rendon. High and deep to right center. Betts on the run. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Here's Xander Bogaerts now. He popped out in his first trip.
Yeah, I don't mind him trying to drive the ball in the air, but he can't collapse the backside, and that's exactly what he did in his last at bat. Look for him to stay a little taller and keep that upper half a little bit more over him.
Behind 0-2 now. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think, if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the plate.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Xander Bogaerts is retired leading off the bottom of the fourth.
Devers.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. In there at the knees, 0-2 now. And a fastball blew it right by him, and there are 2 down. So 2 gone now here in the Red Sox fourth. And that'll bring up the versatile utility man Brock Holt. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. Holt, sometimes referred to as the Brock Star. He was a 9th round pick back in the 2009 MLB draft.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
Pulled toward right center field. Eaton will get there, and he puts it away to retire the. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Nationals manager Dave Martinez between innings, specifically about his club's offense to this point. And he mentioned they need to show a lot more patience with their at-bats moving forward. He told me that they've been way too aggressive on the first pitch of the at-bat. And while he doesn't necessarily condemn that if it's leading to hits, that's clearly not the case right now. Over 80% of their at-bats have started with a swing on the first pitch, and a lot of those have resulted in swinging misses or outs, guys.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. This is line to left, and that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
First delivery to him on the way. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Zimmerman, or just simply Zim. He was selected in the first round back in 2005.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on the superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
Soto ignores his coach. He's chugging for home, but he is going to be a dead duck out there. He is out between third and home.
The batter, number 15.
Striding forward now is the DH, Matt Adams, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Runner's on his way to third. Offered at and missed. Here's the throw. And he nails him at third. Great throw. The windup and the 0-1. Grounded sharply, but right at that loaded side of the infield. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. So here's Jackie Bradley now. He'll get his side started in the inning. And Dan, so far, they've been stifled offensively since the first inning.
Boy, they sure have, Matt. They came out of the gates and got hot right away. But whatever was going for them pretty much has disappeared. We'll see if they can wake it back up.
The windup and the 0-1. Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2.
Can you boys say next? Who's next up to bat? Because this guy's done. You cannot fall down 0-2 to one of the better pitchers in the league and expect to get a base hit.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch out. Jackie Bradley Jr. is sent packing to start the bottom of the fifth. And the pitch. Fastball called for strike two.
I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional.
And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down.
Well, there's a case, not that bad of a pitch, 0-2, D-roll, but something he'd like to get down and bury the strike zone, no doubt about it.
Yeah, ground ball with eyes right there. Nice job by the offensive player, just to battle. 0-2's a tough spot to be in. He battled.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fastball that gets the inside corner, strike one. Vasquez, base runner at first with one out. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Robles is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
The batter.
Now at the plate, Mookie Betts, the reigning batting champion in the American League. No balls and a strike to count. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike.
That's back-to-back pitches taken for strikes. Puts himself in a bad spot. 0-2. Let's see if he can battle back in this AB.
Popped him up. Zimmerman is there. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Trying to pick things up where he left off, Brian Dozier. He's set to lead us off in the sixth inning.
Brian Dozier.
Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. So the leadoff hitter in the inning reaches safely for the Nationals.
And that's just another base hit in a long line of many. Seems like he's been pitching from the stretch the entire game, but somehow he's still got a shutout going. We'll see how long he can make this last.
Here's the catcher, Yan Gomes. And there's a line drive base hit to left field. throw comes in quickly from left, so even on the hit and run, they'll hold things to first and second here.
Victor.
So it's first and second now. Nobody out. And that'll bring up the outfielder Victor Robles. First pitch coming. Here it is. Swung on and hit pretty well out to deep left field. But he's going to haul this one in on the run as he winds up just shy of the wall for the first out. The tag, and he is out at second base. It's a double play.
Now batting.
So the lineup flips over and digging in, Adam Eaton. He flew out in his last at-bat. Runners on the move for second. But the shortstop's got him played perfectly as he takes this. Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch.
Red Sox.
Grounded foul off to the right.
All right, that's when you got to tell yourself to slow down a little bit right there. Out in front on a fast.
Now he spins on one here and drives it to deep right field. And he's going to make the catch on the warning track. A fine running play there for the first out.
The batter.
Next up for the Red Sox, J.D. Martinez. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. 1 run, 5 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. In there, strike 2. Fouled off.
Batter's going to have to find a way to regroup right there. That caught too much of the plate. He knew it. He missed it. He might not get another opportunity to put the ball in play.
And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game.
I always like watching pitchers that attack with their fastballs until there's a reason to start mixing it up. He hasn't needed many of the secondary pitches so far in this one, and there was another good fastball for a strikeout there.
2 balls and no strikes for Bogaerts. 1 run, 5 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. Popped up. Zimmerman is there, and the side is retired. At the plate, Trey Turner. He'll start the 7th, and Dan, as a former pitcher yourself, you must be enjoying this. Lots of good pitching and defense today.
Oh, that's one of the keys. We're seeing a lot of strikes. We're seeing a lot of swings. We're seeing some great plays on defense. This has been a snappy one up to this point.
There to look it in his bets, and that's out number 1. Now batting, Anthony Rendon. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Takes this the other way to right, but this will not get out there deep enough as it's run down by the right fielder in the alley for the second out. Ready once again, Juan Soto. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Bogaerts has it. On to first, and they don't come any easier than that. A 3. Rafael Devers, the next to bat.
Leading off for the Red Sox.
Starts him with a good rising fastball there for strike 1.
Textbook pitching performance so far in this one as we move into the later innings. First pitch strikes, how about over 90%? That's about as good as it gets.
Swing and a screamer, but this one's not going to stay fair. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game. Here's Brock Holt now. He struck out and flied out. 0 for 2 so far. Looked like the changeup slipped out that time, and it misses well above the zone. Fouled away. 1 out, nobody on. Looked like he was on that one, but it's 1 and 2.
You know, we haven't seen that pitch from him in a while, but it looks like he's got pretty good feel for it. If he's going to pick and choose when he's going to use it, he could steal some strikes that way.
Now another 1-2. And you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2. Scherzer into the windup. Here comes the first pitch. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike.
We're seeing him in an absolute groove out there in the mound right now. Retired 7 straight, and mechanically, he looks really consistent and fluid to me.
And yet another strikeout here. His 11th of the ball game, and this. Here's Ryan Zimmerman now. He doubled his last time through.
The first baseman.
Here comes the first pitch. Bouncer to the left side. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And the recovery won't be in time as he'll beat the throw to first.
Now
At the plate now is the designated hitter, Matt Adams. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. 0-1 the count. Zimmerman gets his lead at first, nobody out. He's running. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. Back goes Betts, still going back. And as Nationals fans have heard before, see you later.
Your attention, please.
Here comes the Red Sox manager up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's going to make a change, as that'll be all for his starter, Chris Sale. Hit in the air down the right field line. Betts sprinting after it, but this will land untouched. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. No outs, nobody on. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And this will wind up being nothing more than a long foul ball, and it'll hold the count at 0-2. High in the air out to center field. Bradley is there. One away. Digging in, Yan Gomes. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. First offering on its way. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1. Still only 1 out in the inning. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And no one will track it down. Ready with another 0-2. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. On to Moreland, and that's in time for the second out.
Now
Victor Robles digging in now. No hits to this point.
Robles.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. And the throw to first is in time, but the damage has been done as the side is retired. Eduardo Nunez will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
Number 36, Eduardo Nunez.
The windup and the 0-1. Strike 2 as the fastball is let go.
He's feeling it out there on the mound, just getting the ball and throwing it with a lot of confidence right now.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. Soto moves over. 1 out.
Now batting, left fielder.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Benintendi.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. And that finds its way into center for a 1-out base hit. Here's Mookie Betts. First pitch on its way. Hit back up the middle. And that's in for a base hit. He's 2 for 4 now. As we take a look at his numbers, a couple of things jump out at you.
And here's the thing from a pitcher's perspective. You look at this line and you think, wow, he's been sitting guys down all game long, and that's true. But on the flip side, his pitch count is up there. You have to wonder if he might be starting to get a little bit tired in this one.
Yeah, and in today's game, everyone seems to want to err on the side of caution in terms of pitch counts. And it's Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. On his way out to the mound now is the Washington manager. And the hook's coming with him as that'll be all for Max Scherzer. And here's a swing and a miss. And that, folks, is a big out number 2. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike. And he fouls this one off. Last strike now for the Red Sox. And he struck him out, and the ball game is over as they get the possible tying run over to third, but can't get him across.
The final line score for our ball game this afternoon for the victorious Washington Nationals.